the, the hypocriticism on that one. You can literally fuck someone on camera and Twitch won't do stuff. Welcome, Acolytes. Today I'm reacting to Ref says the suit Twitch is targeting VTubers and it's disturbing. And yes, it is disturbing because I myself will be a VTuber soon enough. I hope, at least. If everything goes as planned, then it will happen. But for right now, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, notification button. You know the shebang. Show me and Ref some love, and let's see what Twitch has to say about VTubers.
What's up, guys? Ref here. So today we're going to be looking at another example of Twitch unfairly enforcing its rules on VTubers. This time we're going to see the second ban that Fallen Shadow has received on Twitch. Now,
A ban? Fallen Shadow? Damn.
we live in a time where, ironically, Iron Mouse is once again the most subscribed to Twitch streamer in the world, and yet Twitch and its staff still has an issue with VTubers, especially when it comes to the enforcement of their terms of service.
Yes, I mean, with Twitch it's simple. I mean, I understand it perfectly fine. Twitch is a softcore site. And if you don't look alike with the softcore stuff, you won't get shit. And you know it's true. Sad, but true.
We have people who are face cammers who are openly violating rules left and right, essentially creating softcore poontang on the website, and they're plastered and shared on the front page, and yet, when they get banned for the 12th or 13th time, they get unbanned within a day. However, with
Yeah, as I said, softcore site. Totally normal. That's how it is.
VTubers, they make the smallest mistake or sometimes no mistake at all, and they have the whole book thrown at them. And Fallen Shadow is an example of that. Like I said, second ban. She already has been banned once this year, back in July, right before her birthday stream. So she was prepping up for a pretty big event. It was a birthday stream she'd been hyping up for some time. And on that day, just hours before the stream was supposed to start, you can see she was promoting it. And then hours after that, and just before the start of the stream, she was banned for the first time ever on Twitch, and she has been streaming for years, so the timing of this was very suspect to begin with, and the reasoning for it is completely ridiculous. They claimed that she was making sexual content. If you're familiar with
Twitch bans for sexual content. Oh, no. No fucking way. The hypocriticism on that one. You can literally fuck someone on camera and Twitch won't do stuff, but if you're a VTuber and doing something like that, instant ban. Oh my god, this is so... Oh, no,
John
no,
Doe's content at all. You know she doesn't do that. And on top of that, they came up with this crazy reasoning saying this alleged sexual behavior was coupled with the fact that her VTuber avatar looked like a minor, which is crazy because, number one, it's not real, and also it's based on her own real-life self. So calling that a child is actually kind of offensive in this context and not just stupid. But on top of that, she would get unbanned, right, and she'd go back to streaming, and then the next ban would come. This was 2 days ago. She was banned in a much more serious fashion this time. She found this out through this post, by the way. Not through Twitch, not through notifications, through this.
Boah, that's shitty. Through that post. And I mean, let's be honest here, the avatar looks very young. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a shit about that right now. It's just... And I mean, we're talking about Twitch, for fuck's sake. Really? They take the moral high ground on that. No effing way. No fucking way.
Specific post from a bot account on Twitter. Like, that's how crazy this is. But here's her statement and her reaction right after finding out. She said, "Hey, at Twitch support. What the heck, man? Woke up to being banned, found out through a Twitter bot because I have received no email about it. Never mind why. Is drinking on stream against TOS now? Or is it just against the made-up second set of rules that my partner manager admitted moderation has for me that I'm not allowed to see or hear about, by the way, because I am a petite woman with a high soft voice using a VTuber model that reflects me IRL. So, Do I at least get to know why I'm banned this time? For how long? Because nobody has told me anything, and this is starting to feel very much like bullying. I don't think it's fair that one rogue admin who hates VTubers gets to play with my career like this. I'm legally disabled and I support 6 vulnerable family members through streaming, and someone who just doesn't like VTubers gets to keep hurting me and others with no explanation, logic, or reason, while we all know this is a site full of naked women on the front page. Okay. And that
Yeah, and I agree with that also, and this is just heartless. Let's be honest here, this is heartless. And I mean, let's be completely honest here. If Twitch was a fair site and they banned her for that and other people for sexual content, I would be okay with that. Your private life doesn't matter in this case. It's irrelevant. If you break the rules, you break the rules. But we're talking about Twitch, for fuck's sake. It's a softcore site. That's so irrelevant. Twitch has literally no moral stand here. This is so hypocritical. For fuck's sake, I mean, if it wasn't Twitch, I would be like, okay, good, I understand that. But it's fucking Twitch. Again, it just doesn't make sense.
That's the thing that really frustrates people. It's like the nerve of Twitch to not only just ban her out of nowhere and take away her livelihood, but also to not even give you a notification or a reason as to why. It is ridiculous. And the hypocrisy of how they treat people like Fallen Shadow versus cam streamers is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But eventually, people would check out the VOD.
And it is total bollocks. As I said, a girl got fucked while on stream. And she got a week or even only 3 days. What are we talking about? That's nothing. That's literally nothing. For getting really freaking pounded.
I personally checked out the VOD before it was deleted, obviously, but I went through. She had been drinking. She was clearly emotional and upset about a few things. And I had heard, I didn't hear this personally, but some people said that at some point she made a joke about Minecrafting herself. A clear joke not meant to be taken seriously, but that seems like it's the reasoning that Twitch used to ban her this time, when eventually, after she raised enough attention on Twitter, Twitch would provide an explanation and a duration of her ban. So carefully listen to this and the audacity of Twitch in this message. Hello, Fallen Shadow. We've received your content and we're concerned about you. If you're currently struggling or feeling unsafe, please reach out for help, talk to someone you trust, contact your doctor, or go to the hospital. In accordance with our community guidelines and to protect our community, we've removed this content. Self-harm type thoughts, I can't really say too much on YouTube, just the way the thing is, but they're saying that stuff is not allowed on Twitch. Please read the guidelines. And as a breach of our community guidelines, we've suspended your account temporarily 30 days, and know that you're valued as a part of the Twitch community. Yeah, isn't that nice of them? They say right
now she needs to get in real life and get fucked on camera, and then maybe she's a valued part of the community. Until then, nah.
Here in the first sentence, we're concerned about you. And then a few lines down, they say, we're ripping away your livelihood. And then they say the next sentence that you're a valued part of the Twitch community. Yeah, I'm sure that'll help. If you come across someone who is in not a good mental state, I'm sure ripping away their main platform and source of income will benefit them, right? That's just ridiculous. And a lot of people are really upset about this. And here's some of the reactions from the VTubing scene. This was the first 5 comments I saw, and just so happens to be 5 VTubers I have a lot of respect for. So let's hear what they have to say. So here you have Bow the Whale saying, let me get this straight. Twitch's favorite gamers can say, game end yourself, but somehow bringing up mental health in any capacity during a drinking stream warrants a 30-day suspension. Twitch is never beating the we hate VTubers allegations. Then Pippa says, someone at Twitch seems to actually have it out for you at this point. And Smugglana says, Twitch is so dog shit at their job and rule regulation, it's actually impressive, bro. Sayu says, this is so sad to see. I'm so sorry you have to struggle through all this extra that you don't deserve. I get that a platform would want to point out any self-harm, but I doubt you were saying anything to that level while drinking, so did they even watch your stream? Huh. And then Vivi down here says, I can't believe this. This is not a kind or helpful thing for Twitch to do for someone if they're worried about their mental health. This is your livelihood. You support 6 family members. I hate that this is happening to you. this isn't right. And of course, in situations like this, like many others, people use this opportunity to try to justify and bootlick Twitch's decision because they don't like Fallen Shadow for a set of reasons, whether it's she's a VTuber or she's a lolly VTuber, or they're pearl clutching over some of her jokes. And it's a bunch of people seeking attention and celebrating the draconian enforcement of their rules because they don't like Fallen Shadow or something about her, like the fact that she's a VTuber. And as always, these people want attention and they will not receive any attention. At least in this video, they'll have to go somewhere else to get that attention they're so desperate for. But that did happen. But anyways,
I'm gonna be honest, this is disturbing as fuck. I mean, if Twitch just said, okay, VTubers are just not allowed on this site, okay, fine. Rules are rules. But let's be honest with it. Just say how it is. Don't do this bullshit. But yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, it's Twitch. What can you even expect from them? I mean, as I said, they literally let people fuck on camera, ban them, they don't even ban them, but this is somehow problematic. I just don't get it. Mr. Sherry said the second ban has hit Twitch.
As she points out in this tweet, there's definitely something going on with Twitch in this situation, okay? It's clearly something to do with the staff. There's at least one person or a group of people who have it out for Fallen Shadow and other VTubers on the platform as well, and they're doing everything in their power to try to make their lives just a little bit harder. And with Shondo, I think it's very clear that's the case. Okay, the birthday stream, the first ban, is what really told me this is something personal and someone who just doesn't like her specifically, because there's no way, after streaming for years without ever getting banned, she would get her first ban just before her special birthday stream. There's no way that timing is a coincidence. It was very targeted and planned from the start. But time would go on, and about a day into the ban, she was still not hearing anything further from Twitch, and she was still active on her alt account here, making this tweet. If I had a nickel for every time I was banned on Twitch and Mr. Trump is shot at, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice, where someone would react saying this. Sorry, is this how I found out there was a second potential Trump assassination? But eventually, about a day and a half after the ban announcement, she was finally unbanned from Twitch, which is the good ending. She'd be celebrating this on Twitter, and then she would also...
You know what? This is the good ending, but the start just wasn't. It's disgusting.
Get an email shortly after, further explaining what was going on with the decision and the fact that they accepted.
This is totally disgusting. I'm gonna be honest. This is just... It's no matter how you see it, this shouldn't have happened. So yeah, this is I don't get it.
So read this statement from Twitch. Hello, Fallen Shadow. A member of her team has reviewed your appeal and can confirm that the correct enforcement was issued. However, given the details of your case, we have determined that your appeal can be accepted. Make sure you stay informed with the TOS, yada, yada, yada. So basically they're saying, yes, you did break the rules, but we're going to allow you to wiggle out of this one, which seems like they only reversed their decision due to backlash.
Yeah.
They're basically...
and I'm going to be honest, right now, I don't like things like that going in public and getting done this way. But at some point, you just have no options. Twitch can do what the fuck they want. If they want to do that, they can do that, sadly. I'm not agreeing with it, but they can do it. And going on social media is the only way to actually defend yourself. So yeah, there's that.
Defiantly saying, yes, we were right, but we're going to let this go because we're tired of the backlash and people criticizing us. And it's very obvious that's what's happening here. And again, it reminds everyone of the unfair treatment of VTubers, where they can basically find any flaw in your stream and try to rip away your livelihood just like that. And in this case, it just proves, again, they can do many different things to enforce their TOS. People say like, oh, well, she broke the TOS. Dude, go into any stream for a few hours and you will find something that you could say, oh, that's a violation of whatever rule in their TOS. And with Fallen Shadow, they're just sitting there waiting for any moment, any slip up, so they can apply another ban to her account. And in this case, they did it over what was clearly jokes or something she was saying when she was drinking. And it wasn't that serious, but they found an opportunity to once again ban her, and they ran with it and only went back on it because they got a bunch of backlash on Twitter. Yeah. And this is something also that Bao would raise, saying this is such an embarrassing reply from Twitch. It reeks of passive aggressiveness and disrespect towards you. Twitch pretending to have rules and backbone when they bend the rules every day to maintain money by being chatterbait light is just hilarious to me. And on top of that, Shondo would reflect on this whole thing in a long thread. I'm just going to read a small part, or summarize a small part, because I think it's a very good point. She raises the whole fact that she was only able to get this fixed because she got such an uproar from Twitter, and so many people supported her, not just people like users and fans of her channel, but also other people in the scene, other VTubers and content creators. And only then could she get this ban fixed. And looking around at smaller VTubers or smaller content creators, there's no way they'd be able to pull something like this off. And they would just get banned and they would be stuck with it because they wouldn't be able to get as much attention and actually put pressure onto Twitch in this case. And it should concern you. It should concern everyone. That's why when you see people celebrating stuff like this because they don't like VTubers, they don't like the person who's being targeted, it's so short-sighted. They don't get it at all. And the rules shouldn't be bent or applied in a draconian fashion to punish someone you don't like. You shouldn't be celebrating that. Even when it's someone you don't like or a type of content creator you don't like, when they bend the rules to punish them, you should be upset about that too. But people aren't that, they don't have that kind of foresight on Twitter, which is not too surprising. Now, this is where the video was supposed to end. But then, just an hour or so before recording this, we had some bad news involving Vishojo Zentreya, who would report onto Twitter that she has also been hit with a rule violation on Twitch, receiving a warning for sexual themes in her content. And she said this in her...
Again, how is Twitch even... How can a Twitch employee actually come up with this? And think that the Twitch employee is like, no, I'm doing the right thing here. It's fucking Twitch. Again, it's just Twitch. It's a softcore site. It's... You will literally have no freaking ground to stand on here. It's so freaking... It's not even funny, it's just sad. God damn it.
Tweet, in all the years I've been on Twitch, I've always played by the rules and knew where the lines were. I've never gotten a warning. I had basically the equivalent of a one-piece swimsuit for less than 5 minutes far from the screen. I think something is going on. Yes. She got classified as sexual themes and punished for it and given a warning, so next time it happens, she's going to get an actual ban just for wearing a one-piece swimsuit. Meanwhile, there is a hot tub category on Twitch, and they have people like completely spreading their cheeks open practically on the front page of the website. But heaven forbid a VTuber wear a one-piece swimsuit while in the background. Like, it's absolutely crazy. And she would continue on saying, now, mind you, this isn't a ban, but it's a warning. But if I show the swimsuit toggle for even a minute, I will likely be banned. So it's a very weird situation. I was just standing there and talking about a normal topic far from the screen. So in dangerous waters at the moment. Also, I've had that one-piece outfit for 2+ years, and as well as others for longer, and never received any warning or such for them. So this is out of nowhere, and is why it's so strange to me. So I'm not sure what's going on at the moment. And again, it just further reflects the ridiculous treatment of VTubers on Twitch and the clear disparity of how they enforce their TOS on VTubers versus your traditional face cammers, and there never being the allegations that they mistreat VTubers on Twitch. At this point, they're just reinforcing it over and over again, and if it can happen to someone like Fallen Shadow or Zentreya, it can happen to anyone. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comments section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, It's just, I'm
Wait,
gonna be
okay,
honest, this is just disturbing. It's just, phew. It's just freaking dangerous being anything else than a cam girl on Twitch. It's, it's irresponsible. I mean, if you actually wanna have some kind of success without any consequences, you just show skin. This is the messaging. You show skin, you're okay. You fuck someone on camera, you're okay. Disgusting. But as it is, acolytes, good night.